Thank you for clicking play on the video. I'd like to ask you to click the thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so that you can get alerted every time we bring out great content. Thanks. Hey YouTube comic community, this is Jimmy the Geek Aficionado, and I am back with part 3 of my $4,000 comic book haul. Now this is where we really start getting into the money books. I say that not because like all of these are going to be these massive grails, no, but they're not. They are solid books, very solid books. A lot of them just high grade, right? So this is an all Thor issue or episode, I should say. So we're going to be going through the run of Thor, where he started off with issue number 83 in Journey into Mystery. No, I don't have that one, but we do have a lot of really nice stuff. And just to recap, this was mentioned in episode 1. I got these books because there was a new collection that came in to my LCS, and I had quite a bit of credit built up from trading in books that I had, modern books that I had that I'd read that I didn't want to keep, didn't want to stay in the private collection, and I just moved them along to a new home. So that built up credit for that and some other things, and I got this nice, massive short box of good stuff. So let's start it up with Journey into Mystery, issue number 94. This is I want to say this is like a high VG, yeah, solid VG. It's got some creases on it, but the book is in excellent shape for the age, and probably I want to say this is one of the earliest issues that I have, if not the earliest issue. I want to say I might have 92, but yes, 94, definitely up there. I've only got about 11 books. I want to say that I'm missing from the Journey into Mystery run, and this group finished off a lot of the gap that I had in there, and you'll see why. Issue number 95, Thor on Thor. And this is all Kirby, mind you. This is all Kirby and Stan Lee. Got some chipping on the side, you know, a little bit more wear, a little bit lower grade, but still a pleasure to have. Issue number 104. So we're skipping a little bit of a jump. Giants Walk the Earth. Still great Kirby. That looks like Surtur down here in the corner. Not quite sure because I haven't read it yet. I probably won't read this book, but I do have the collected editions on that. Cool little date stamp. This is from March 12th of 1964, if you can believe that. So 1964, we're in 2020. That is a lot of time. That's almost 60 years. That's a 55-year-old book, approximately. So can't beat that, and the kind of condition that they're in. Not too harsh either. This one's a little bit rougher. It's got some water staining and a lot more, ugly to the cover and such. But it's a good hole filler right now. This is issue 106, where we get Mr. Hyde and the Cobra back. This one here is issue number 108, with Eternal Loki, and Doctor Strange makes an appearance. Also, some of these, you'll see they feature the Tales of Asgard, so we got other characters that are also involved in there. All right, and then we're going to go to issue number 120. So this is nearing the end of the Journey into Mystery series, where it flips over to the Mighty Thor. This is part of a multi-part story featuring the Absorbing Man. That's him in the background there with his big ball and chain. And then we have issue number 123. Again with an appearance of the Absorbing Man. All right, now talking about the Absorbing Man, what do we also get in this collection? A very nice higher mid-grade copy of Thor Journey to Mystery number 114, which features the first appearance of the Absorbing Man. I have another copy of this that's in not as good a shape, So this one is the one we'll send out to CGC, and the other one will stay a quote-unquote reader copy. But very nice. Now, what's also nice is this copy here. This is a 7.0. This is issue 113, where Thor reveals his identity to Jane Foster, and she realizes that Dr. Donald Blake is actually Thor. So that is super cool. We have a little guest spot by the Gray Gargoyle hanging out over here. But nice, decent Thor key. You know, it's not major key. It's a minor key, but still, nonetheless, fantastic condition book. And speaking of fantastic condition books and minor keys, is this gorgeous copy of Journey into Mystery number 109. This is featuring Magneto from the X-Men. Try to get some of the glare out of him. The best thing about this is that this is the first time that Magneto appears outside of the X-Men comic, right? And he's going toe-to-toe against Magneto and trying to take Mjolnir from him. Also, it's not just Magneto, it's also the Brotherhood. So you've got Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, Mastermind, and Toad down here. Now, the fun part about this is hey, Scarlet Witch isn't green anymore. Yay! So she's a little bit of pink. I don't know if it's quite scarlet, but you know, sometimes the color palettes weren't always perfect back in the day. But again, a gorgeous copy that I'm super happy to have and can't wait to send off to CGC once it's been cleaned and pressed and get a really nice grade on that. So we're going to cue the banger warning. A lot of people don't know about this key. This is Journey into Mystery issue number 102. What's special about it? Because there's nothing special on the cover except, you know, the Tomorrow Man. Nobody really knows. This is the first appearance of Lady Sif in one form that's not necessarily current, but more importantly, Hela. This is actually a pretty big key. It's a pretty decent key. So if you weren't aware of it, you are now. Journey into Mystery number 102, first appearance of Hela and Sif. So it's a powerful duo in that book. Here's another powerful duo. This is issue number 103, one issue later, first appearance of the Enchantress and the Executioner. Now, we saw the Executioner as well as Hela in Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok in the MCU, which was interesting, right? It was an interesting pairing because, you know, usually he's following the Enchantress's orders, but they wanted to have Hela as part of the Ragnarok storyline. So that kind of relationship that he had with her there, where he was kind of a toady, you know, is really kind of what you see here with the Enchantress and the Executioner. So, good to know. But, biggest key of them all, Journey into Mystery Annual number 1, first appearance of Hercules. And drop the mic. No. So this is not a super high grade copy. It looks super nice, but it does have a significant spine split on it. It's about that long, which is going to really diminish the book itself. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, can't really get it with the Mylar on, but there's some moisture in here. I'll press it out. I'll send it out. You know, maybe I'll get a 2.5 on it. But it is a nice long spine split to the back. But it's a great looking copy. I'm happy to have, especially with potential news of Thor coming into the MCU. Yeah, you can see it right there. You can see that's the moisture marking to the cover. Nice press. I'll clean that out though. Not too worried about that. But I will definitely not get rid of that spine split. So that's it for Journey into Mystery. But we're going to move on to the Mighty Thor with issue number 135 with the Super Beast on the cover. This is the second appearance of the High Evolutionary, for those of you who weren't aware. And this is, again, you know, a nice, solid mid-grade copy. As is this. This one needs a press, and it'll be a lot higher, I believe. This is Thor number 150. This is another appearance of Hela. I want to say it's the first time she's on the cover, so that makes it a little special. This copy's got a little bit of wear to it, but still, it's a super clean looking book. Great reds, no fading, just has a little bit of wear around the corners. And that great shot of Hela right there on the cover. Brings us up to issue number 159 with a giant on the cover. This one, I want to say it was just a hole filler, just an issue I didn't really have. Nothing too super special. Issue 160, though, this is where we start bringing in Galactus, and you get to see Kirby's Thor and Galactus on the cover together. And issue 172, we see Jane Foster return, and this is Thor fighting. I want to say it's the Stranger, and he first debuted in an X-Men comic, issue number 11, and I don't think he was around much other than that. Another one to kind of round out the series, one I was missing, this is issue number 174. This one's a little bit more, a little more damage, So it's probably just a VG. But, sometimes that's all you can get in this age. And issue 175 as well, featuring the fall of Asgard. And this one, this one's definitely got, a lot more wear happening to it. But we are going to cue the banger alert. As I said before, issue 135 was the second appearance of the High Evolutionary. 134 is the first appearance of the High Evolutionary, and this is a really nice copy. Expect to see a lot of him upcoming in the MCU, so definitely be on the lookout. Issue number 148, first appearance of the Wrecker, one of the Wrecking Crew, Pounding Power of the Wrecker. And then this is just a great book. This is issue number 168, and I believe that this is the origin of Galactus. It's either this issue starts the telling, and I think 169 or 167, it's somewhere in there. There's like a silhouette of Galactus on it, and it's like stars in the background. Can't remember exactly which one it was, but classic Kirby, action cover, showing the big hand in the foreground, and apparently a big head too, dressed up like a Roman centurion. Good times. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks everybody for tuning in and staying with me, and stay tuned for episode number 4. See you then.